Please wait. Preparing for your broadcast. It might take a few minutes. Oh, it's live. You guys just have no idea how long I've been waiting for this. Like, I've been so trying to go live on YouTube for like all my life. But no, seriously, now that I'm here, I have no clue what to say. But no, for the most part, most people know me, Brandy J, Brandy Joy, podcast, a voice to be reckoned with. But my YouTube video basically is called I Could Change the World. Because for the most part, what I do as a creator, as a podcaster, I want to change and affect the world. And so I figure one show at a time, one guest at a time, one voice at a time, one listener at a time. Who knows? Who knows what I can do? Who knows what we can do? You know? Well, yes, my name is Brandy J, Singleton, a mom, teach, and podcaster, and a motivator. I say that because I'm always down to motivate, never to bring anybody down. Just want to help improve the world and help people with better thinking. Very much so. As we can see, like, the world is in a sham right now. And most people's focus is like on the election. What's that like? Like, is that everything? Because from where I sit, there's a lot of stuff going on in this whole wide world, in this country, in this nation, besides what we are being shown. But I mean, it would require open-mindedness and research and the will to want to know more than what's being presented. Like, life in general means so much more, and you can just imagine what's going on around us, which is kind of being, not really taken too seriously. You can just imagine in other places what's going on. I know for me, it's hard to sit by and see how teachers are being, and students are just being, not very much treasured and respected, because I feel like putting people in situations where it's either you go back to school or else, or you go back to work or else. It's like, or what's or else? I go back and I possibly get sick, spread, die, or I have a hard time financially and taking care of my family. We didn't create this mess. And I feel like it's up to our country to support us and to get us back on track, not with giving us ultimatums. That right there doesn't fly. That right there does not feel like our best interest is at heart. It just doesn't. It's like a rock in a hard place with no type of understanding. Not, the blow wasn't soft. It wasn't any kind of conversation to wean anybody into anything that's happening into the next stages. It's kind of like, this is what's happening. Get with it, or or don't. That's pretty shitty. Yeah, pretty shitty. But hey, how do you feel about it? I think it's fucking disgusting. I think it's inhumane. And I think that if the people were really cared for, then we would be looked at as human beings with lives. Because this is the way I see it. If it were you, would you feel the same way? You know what I mean? If you could put your feet in people's shoes, would it go the same way? Would you feel the same way? And I already know 100%. The answer is, well, they're damn sure not going to say, their answers is not going to be the answers that they're giving. You know what I mean? They're going to want to hear what we want to hear, that someone cares and that there's a way to deal with this. And it's not being dealt with in a proper way. And this doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. It's being shown. So what's that say about how we should feel about how our country feels about us? But yet, we're to vote. Yeah. Well, okay, but it's like somebody that's not being very nice to you at all, whatsoever. And then saying, but can you vote for me? You're like, I don't know. Say something to impress me. No, seriously. Some people are just biting all into it. It's pretty sad. Because will it really change anything? I don't know. It's not about us, obviously, because if it was, I think our lives would be treated a lot better than they are, or be respected. It's always some bull. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But hey, I think that for the most part, our lives should always be at the top of the list. And why can't everybody win? Why isn't everybody considered? All races, all genders, if you're breathing, you're a human being and you're here. And I feel like you shouldn't have to be in a situation where there's help. I feel like nobody is that good. I don't care how much money you make, to sit back and tell somebody what they're worth. I don't think people should have 10 homes and there's homeless people that barely have food or shoes or anything. Everybody's very much important, and I don't like that. And it says a lot. It says a lot. I feel a humane person would want the best for everybody, and you would see that in the person, because of the choices they make and the things that they would put as priority, and it seems like money over human life, and that sucks. It's a shitty way to live, and it's a shitty way to treat people, then turn around and ask for the vote. Like, who does that? Well, I don't know. But I tell you this much. When you don't have empathy and kindness towards others, I think that is something that will always come back to you. Because somewhere down the line or on a regular basis, even with an asshole, somebody has treated you kind and gave a shit about you. If you can't return the favor, you need to sit down somewhere real quick and learn some humbleness and some humility. Because from where I'm sitting, I'm not impressed. But on a good note is that for most of us, you have choices. And first thing you could start with is knowing your self-worth. Nobody on this planet tells you what you're worth but you. Okay? Only you have that ability. And once you start thinking that way, you might start seeing things a little bit differently. But your self-worth doesn't reflect on how much money you have, your situation, and it reflects on who you know you are as a person and how you treat yourself. How you treat yourself It's not how society and government tells you who you are. They can't tell you. They don't even know you. How they gonna tell you who you are? Now, if you allow them to, then you'll basically be in a place where you are now. If this is the case, they don't know you. They don't even care, to be honest with you. But I promise you, from my heart and soul, they cannot tell you who you are and what you're worth. Because you are worth so much more than they could ever imagine. And you need to start letting people know. Believe in yourself, and the sky is the limit. Just know this. It's Brandy Joy. If I could change the world, it'll be a better place.